Hi there, this is Deborah with Chitwood's Cabinets, and here's another video on what to do for cabinets and countertops. Today we're going to talk about remodels, and we're going to talk about the simple steps of what a remodel will entail. So of course the first step is the idea and the design. So going into a cabinet shop and getting that. There's a couple different ways of doing it. One, my first recommendation is going into a mom and pop store because they tend to be less than Home Depot or Lowe's or those big box stores. And that might sound surprising, however, from numerous experiences prove that they typically are. So that would be the first step, or that's part of the first step. Also, though, what you want to do is sit down with a designer that you like, trust, and start getting some ideas. For us, we do like to go out there to your house and get some measurements. We do not charge for this. You'll find some design places will charge and some won't. We don't charge. We rather see it for ourselves, and opposed to you bringing in something to us. If we go and take a look, we might catch something, or for me, being a designer, I like to see what other parts of your house looks like, from your decor to just elements of the house, so I can design your kitchen along with that. Also, you might be open to some options of moving walls or taking down walls or creating some moving windows and sinks and such. And really it's hard to get even the idea, or if you can do it without going out to the job site. So once we do that, we have you, or I bring back the measurements and give you a design or two or five sometimes, just depending on what we talked about, what options, how many options there that are available out there. Then we do computer drawings, we print those out, and we have you come in. From that point on, we move into the second step, where we really start fine-tuning the design, from colors and wood species, door styles, and we also discuss the design, the elements. Do you want more drawers, rollouts, trash can pullouts, staggers? All these little things we start really fine-tuning, especially when it comes to colors. And then what I call the third step, or part of that second step, is really finalizing it and like I said, fine-tuning, making sure everything's good. Third step would be for us to get that project ordered. And I recommend this for all companies, ask how your designers work. We, as our creative team, between our foreman, the designers in the office, as well as the installers, we all work together to make sure your kitchen is perfect. What that can look like is, as a designer, we come up with some pretty fun ideas. That's not always something that can work, or it can work, we just don't have the proper pieces and moldings and all of the above included. And that's where we sit down with our creative team and go over your design in particular and make sure everything works. And then the same people that sat down so they're in our creative team, so the installers and foremen that have gone over your design will also be the same ones that install. So they have that extra knowledge. They were there. They were a big part of your design process. Usually they're at the end, however, we sit down with them at all points. So if you want to sit down with them, absolutely. And if it's not with us, then make sure that whoever you have designing your kitchen is doing the same thing for you. These are some extra steps that create a beautiful kitchen, make you as the homeowner feel such a part of it and feel like you are just going to have the most spectacular kitchen remodel. And this is really for all rooms, no matter what. And for new construction, it's similar to the fact that we do sit down and we do come up with designs with the same creative team. What's different is usually at that point we have a set of blueprints that we're working with and go off of there before we start doing any kind of in the field measurements. The same steps though are there, and we hold your hand through the entire process. We educate you through the entire process, because it really it's our job to educate you. It's your job to make the decision. So I hope you enjoyed this video and have a fabulous day, and see you next time.